So please accept me for who I am, and please accept me for what I do.
What's good? Welcome to Joe and D Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm Joe Lob, and
I'm DD Love.
And
we are about to do the how a hot dog is made challenge while eating
reaction.
hot dogs.
Challenge reaction.
Yeah, while eating hot dogs. Let's go ahead and get to the video. Well, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Oh, you want to do it? Okay.
Let me say let's go. All right? Can I say let's go? Let's go. That was stupid, wasn't it?
Hot dogs are an all-American fare.
That hot dog
but
bigger than the hot dog we got.
It was German sausage makers who first came up with the idea. In fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them from push carts in New York's
Really, that's the first thing comes to mind.
Back as the 1860s. A century and a half later,
Dirty
hot
mind
dogs
test.
are still the #1 treat on the street.
They all flubbery.
That's how you look in the package before you go.
Traditional hot dogs are made from a mix of pork, beef, and chicken. The cuts they start with are called trimmings. Pieces of meat left over from cutting steaks or pork chops.
Left over from cutting steaks and pork chops. Ugh.
So we eating steak?
Ground the same way
Some good steak.
I guess so.
Hamburger meat by pushing the cuts through grated metal plates.
You said pork chop and steaks?
I think leftovers. Big old ground beef, bro.
Processed chicken trimmings are added
Where's
to
the
the
beef
ground
at?
meat, followed by
they look
food
weird.
starch,
That was
salt,
ground beef?
and other
This hot dog is
flavorings.
still good.
These flavorings vary depending on where the hot dogs are to be sold.
Is that sugar or flour?
Because people in different regions have different tastes.
That look like chip seasoning.
That's a lot of seasoning.
Water
I wonder
is
what that
sprayed
stuff tastes
into
like
the
by
mix,
itself.
and everything is
Diabetes.com.
blended together in a big
Oh.
vat.
Now that part is gross.
It look like raw hamburger.
Corn syrup adds a dash of sweetness.
Corn syrup, a dab of sweetness with a dab of ranch.
That's why it tastes
The
sweet.
addition
When I
of
eat them
warm
cold.
water helps to disperse the
he eat hot dogs
ingredients
cold.
and make the hot dogs juicier.
All that water looks gross.
Another machine then purees the meat batter into a
chocolate ice
fine
cream.
emulsion and
That do
vacuums
not
out
look like
any
no
air.
ice cream.
Just pretend it is so we can keep eating. I wonder how much they make there, man.
Cellulose tubing are loaded into the stuffing machine. It pumps
Ew.
the
Look at Dion,
puree
used to
into
doing
these
that.
casings, twisting it every 5 1/4
Joe used to
inches,
doing that.
Yeah.
the length of one hot dog. It
That's
takes
fast
just
as heck, though.
35
Ain't
seconds
it?
to make a chain of hot dogs that would span a
35
soccer
seconds.
field twice.
35 seconds. Wow. Wow, man. Ugh, they hanging like clothes.
Then, 3 of those hot dog chains are linked together to make an even longer string.
Ooh, like
And they're
marker on
loaded
it or
several
something.
at a time
but
into
it's
another
a thing,
machine,
it's
which
like a
drapes
holder.
the hot dogs onto moving racks.
Wow.
Nah, man, that's
The
marker, bro.
process is carefully
That ain't
timed so
marker.
that a twist
Because
always
it's
lands
washing the
on
marker
bar.
off right there. I think. Or it's still in there.
The racks shunt the hot dogs through a liquid smoke shower, then into an oven
A
with several
smoke
cooking
shower?
zones.
Dang, that's what's up. They get
The
showered
liquid
for us so
smoke
we
seeps
wouldn't get
through the
poisoned or
casing
anything.
and adds flavor to the dogs as they bake.
To the dogs.
Oh, they baking. They just got out the shower, y'all.
Hot out of the oven, these franks are drenched in cold, salty water to chill.
So
them
they're already
in
cooked, we're just
preparation
heating them
for
up, basically.
Cold, salty water.
Right?
That's what they say.
The hot dogs then file down to an unloading zone. Here, a machine
That
pulls
is
them off
crazy.
the bars onto a conveyor.
Wow.
Then,
I don't think I
the
would
hot
mind
dogs
working there.
slide off the conveyor into metal containers.
That's crazy.
If you've been wondering about those black stripes on the casings, all is about to be revealed.
Are you wondering about that?
The stripes
I said
are
it was
marker
marker, you
attached to
said-
the casing. The
Marker.
absence of a black stripe means the hot dog is cooked and ready for
Did I tell
packaging.
you it was marker?
It really is?
Yeah.
I thought it was something else. That's crazy. What?
Inside
They
the
really
peeler
mark on this?
machine, a
That's
tiny
crazy.
knife slits each casing along the top. Then, steamy air blows the casings right off the dogs.
Right off the dogs.
The casings get blown right
This
off the
machine
dogs.
peels 700 hot dogs a minute.
What marker?
And he just said it was marker, dude.
Oh, so what casing is he talking about? Peel it right off.
Maybe the marker is the
Inspector makes
case.
sure the casing has been completely removed and that there are no defects in the dogs. Then it's into a device that looks like a plastic bicycle chain. The sprockets
Wow.
position the hot dogs for packaging.
Oh, it's gonna be the right size. That's what's up.
This
So they're not
factory
different sizes of hot
manufactures an
dogs?
incredible 300,000 hot dogs an hour. That's close
How
to
many hot dogs an
2.5
hour?
million per shift.
Look.
They really do churn them out like sausages. Fire up the grill and a mouth-watering
million hot
meal
dogs
is
per
just
shift.
minutes away.
Wow. Wow, man.
Is that the video? Yep. Well, that was the video.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of crazy how hot dogs are made.
Yeah, they be all mushy. Then they get hard, kind of like guys. They get mushy, then they get hard. I mean, kind of like Joe.
Dirty mind test. I mean,
Part
dirty
two.
mind. What do you think about the video, though, besides nasty stuff?
Does
Does it make you still want to eat hot dogs?
I still love hot dogs.
You still eat them?
What do you mean?
You'll still eat pork chops and steak shavings?
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
think I
man.
would.
Me too, man.
I like the chocolate ice cream in the video.
That was chopped up hot dog. It wasn't ice cream. Joe, you stinks.
Look like these poop.
Ew, stop. I don't eat the rest of this. This is my third hot dog, by the way.
Yeah, and I went to the store to get these hot dog buns, and she already ate one before I got back. Grady.
now.
No, hold on. I'm trying to think of something else about the video. I think it's crazy how they make 1 million hot dogs per shift. So since they coming from pork chop and steak
Steak
shavings, I'm thinking, do they make 1 million steaks and 1 million pork chops per shift?
You know what? We definitely got to do the how a steak is made while eating steak.
How pork chop is made also.
While eating pork
I
chop.
bet you pork chop is made weird.
I bet it
And
is
steak.
too.
I bet you it's made weirder than this. Probably won't ever eat it again.
Still, Mom.
But with that being said, right? Do you have anything more to say, babe?
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Besides that?
I love you guys so much.
Besides that? No, I'm just playing. But like she said, be sure to like and subscribe. If you're a new viewer, subscribe. If you're already a viewer and a new viewer, make sure you like that. And if you like this video, which I know you will, so we should have about 1 trillion likes on this, right? And we should have about 1 trillion more subscribers, so they're like, shut up. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos, man. We got more to come.